Hey guys, what is going on? Happy Thursday to you. I hope your Thursday is going well. If you just got back from school, welcome home. Put your feet up, get some popcorn, maybe a glass of water with some lemon or lime in it. Let me tell you, since I've been on this diet kick, I have really come to love water. I know that sounds like a really stupid, weird thing to say, but before it was like I would drink water, but water, it was always like, water's kind of boring. Water's kind of plain. You know, let's spice it up with some freaking soda or some other sugary beverage that isn't good for you. And then I found a secret which I had known about for a long time. This is just a real quick, I mean, I'm no fitness pro, but for one thing for me for drinking water, lemon or limes cut up in your water with some nice ice water is literally the best and pretty much calorie-free way to make water just so good. So crisp, so refreshing. I just have tons of lemons and limes in my fridge. Every time I just cut a couple of slices of each, throw them in my water, and that's it, man. I'm just chugging on that water, and I feel great. When you drink more water, you feel good. Don't know where I was going with that, but anyway, I hope, like I said, I hope your Thursday's going well. Sark is not here today. He's in Las Vegas, that lucky bastard, at the DICE Awards with Kovic and Hundar. They're doing the show tonight. I don't know when you're watching this video, but I think the show starts at 7 p.m. PST. So definitely check that out if you get the opportunity. And we are watching Crysis 3 gameplay. This is some of my Crysis 3 gameplay, obviously. As you can see, it says APL Fisher in the top left. And for some reason, it's also showing my frame rate, which sometimes DxTory does that. Not sure why. But I have everything maxed out, and I'm still getting, 100 plus frames. So I cannot complain too much. Crysis 3, guys, if you are not playing this beta, you guys are seriously doing something wrong. Not to be judgmental, but you really should take a step back, re-examine your life, and say, why am I not playing Crysis 3? And I think, I would even advocate, if you don't have a PC, I would recommend playing it on PC, because to me, Crysis 3 is a PC game through and through, just from the visuals to kind of how fast the game is and all that stuff. But I know a lot of friends that are playing it on Xbox as well, so just get your hands on this game if you haven't yet. I think you will really be pleasantly surprised. I wasn't like hyped or hyphy. God, I've been watching too many League of Legends streams, getting hyphy, and or fighting tournament streams. I've been watching two. What am I talking about? Oh, I was talking about Crysis. God, I'm sorry. I'm all scatterbrained. I'm sick still. I'm on medication. Don't judge me. Hopefully this commentary is not too all over the place. But anyway, yeah, I was just gushing over Crysis 3 and the fact that you guys should play it. I wasn't all that amped for it, but then once I got into the beta, I know there was an alpha and stuff, and people have been saying that it's just so much significantly improved over what the alpha was. Yeah, this gameplay is pretty exciting. I basically run around, try to cap points, mostly try to frag, but the score at the end is pretty decent, and I go on a little bit of a tear at one point with the pistol and some melee that I thought was pretty cool. So, but as every person that has ever commentated a YouTube video in the last 4 years says, I'm not here to talk about the gameplay, which I'm really not. I mean, I probably will reference it from time to time, but I wanted to talk about something that's been on my mind lately. Actually, multiple things that have been on my mind lately. And that's stuff that's just bullshit. Bullshit things that are in society and said to us and slogans and all that kind of stuff that just are total bullshit. And it's funny, as like growing up, you hear them all the time and you're like, oh, well, that's kind of true, I guess. And one of the things that I want to call bullshit on right now, and this is one that I've talked about before many times actually, but the notion, I was thinking about this the other day, I was watching, I think it was a commercial, and it was basically a commercial telling children that they can be anything they want to be. And, on the surface, that sounds cool, right? Because you don't want to crush children's dreams and be like, so as a kid comes into the world and starts becoming self-aware, you don't want to stifle their imagination with, well, listen, Billy, you can only be really a few things because you don't have the talents for this or that. But, the realist in me wants to be like, telling a child that they can do anything they want to do is a little bit foolish. Like, when I have kids, I'm not going to phrase it like, there's only a few things you can do. I want my kids to be able to kind of experience a bunch of different things, try a bunch of different things. But at the end of the day, if my white, probably overweight son like I was growing up, is anything like me, and he wants to be an NBA basketball player, I mean, I'm not going to tell him he can't join the local, we won't put him in a basketball league and let him play, but
He's probably not going to be very tall. He's probably not going to be the best basketball player. And if he wants to be, you know, like Michael Jordan when he's 12, that's fine. But if he still wants to be Michael Jordan, it's very clear that he doesn't have the talent to even play on a college team. I need to step in and be like, son, you know, you just can't be anything you want to be. And wow, this is so rambling. I don't know how I got into I don't even know if I want to have kids. What am I talking about? Oh my God, this medication I'm on it's like a weird like truth serum. Maybe I do want to have kids. Oh, I just realized. Oh no, I hope. Well, I don't know. I'm just thinking about it now, and that thought scares me. But anyway, getting back to the point. All that long imaginative story to say, you know, you can't be anything you want to be. You can work hard. I mean, I could play basketball for the next 20 years every day and get good and get better. I have a pretty mean 3-point shot, not to brag or anything. But no matter how much I practice or how much I train, I will never be up to par with someone who plays in the NBA or even someone at a high college level. Because I just don't have the genetics for it. And that's obviously just an example of maybe physical prowess, but there's a lot of examples. Like, you know, if you're someone who's really not good at math, maybe being an astronaut is not going to be the thing you want to be. And I'm not just talking to you guys. I mean, a lot of you guys are probably in the middle of either what you want to do or working towards that, or maybe you're in high school and you have no idea what you want to do, just like I had no idea what I wanted to do, even through college. And then, you know, you kind of do, here we go, oh, the pistol. Oh, it's just so crispy. I love it in this game. But, yeah, I just think it's bullshit, man. Don't tell kids that they can do anything they want to do. I mean, it doesn't mean you don't work hard and you try to pursue things and you'll fail at times, but, man, you can do what you can do. Which I realize isn't the sexiest thing. You can do whatever you want to do. Man, I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm not being concise or at all explaining what I want to explain. But that's one thing that I think is bullshit, telling kids that they can be anything they want to be. Because you're setting them up for disappointment. Because really, you can't be everything you want to be. And you know what else is bullshit? The fact that I was listening to an NPR news, one of the NPR news shows, and they were talking about how that when you scan a debit, I don't think a debit, I think it's a credit card. You know how they have, some stores will say that, hey, we have to charge you $1.25 because that's what it charges us every time someone swipes a credit card. That those fees, basically, that you either pay or don't know, basically, they're not supposed to do that. They're not supposed to pass on that charge to you, but now it's going to be legal for them to pass on that charge to you. And that's, I know the credit card companies have to make money, but dude, I'm already, I don't want to pay. I don't want to pay more money to use my credit card. It's bullshit. And you know what else is bullshit? The goddamn bumper stickers in the back that say baby on board. I've ran on this on Inbox before, but I'm going to rant on it again. I was driving to work today and I saw another one, baby on board. You know what, lady? I don't give a shit that you have a baby on board. I'm not going to drive any more safely. I'm already driving safe. Are you implying that I'm not driving safely? And that somehow that, you know, I won't crash into the back of you at 90 miles an hour because your baby on board thing's going to save you? It's not going to save you. It's not going to save you, and no one wants to know. Middle school, my child is a high school or a middle school honor student at whatever. I could give two shits. I don't care about that. I don't know your family. I don't want to try to get to know you. And I don't certainly need the information displayed that your son is is Haverford High School's middle school honor student. I think I'm losing it, guys. I can't speak properly. My head's, I'm starting to lose, it's starting to get dark. It's getting really dark. And this, this commentary is going none of the places I wanted it to go, and I don't even think I'm going to use this take. So I'm just going to continue to ramble about things that I think are bullshit. What else do I think is bullshit? I think it's bullshit how much we worry about what other people think of us. And we talked about a little bit of this on radio, but you know, and you know, a model for me is the honey badger who truly doesn't give a shit. But I need to get. I've been in that mindset for the past couple months, but I really need to dive into it. To the, you know, not worrying about what other people think about you. Because when you do that, how much time do we spend doing that and worrying about what other people think? When they have no control Well, they do. We give them control because we worry about it. Just be you. Just be you. Well, I truly am sorry for the last 8 minutes of rambling that I did, but I hope in some small way you maybe got something out of it. Finished that game 26-5 with 12 assists. Ended up playing the OBJ somewhat, and yeah. All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow with another video. Bye. All right. Well, just cut the whole thing. Just cut it. We're not going to use this.